Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 with me, Break It Down. Let's explore the catwalks above Grymforge.
What path lies before me?
An orb of dark vision.
Something's off. Pure shadow. Around me. Inside me.
Grants dark vision for 10 turns. We can't pick it up, unfortunately.
Trap. Be cautious.
Okay, so it looks like we may have another way across, and I'm pretty sure my paladin is the only one that can make that jump. So let's go back this way and not antagonize those traps.
Looks like a trap.
You know what? Let's go grab a Starian. Things are getting a little hazardous.
How can I help? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
And actually, while we're here, let's go and level up the rest of my companions.
You must have questions. It is done.
Level 7 fighter. 9 hit points. She gets superiority dice 1. Your superiority dice are d8s. You have 1. At fighter level 10, these dice become d10s. They fuel your battlemaster maneuvers and are expended upon use. You regain expended superiority dice after a short or long rest. And 2 passives. This seems pretty useful. Let's grab disarming attack. A few of these seem pretty good. I'm going to go with Riposte. When a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, expend a superiority die to retaliate with a powerful strike that deals an additional 1d8 damage.
You must have questions. Chook. You believe you can survive without me? As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Copper for your thoughts? Hell yes.
Alright, 9 hit points for a level 7 barbarian, and she gets Feral Instinct. You have honed your instincts to the utmost degree. Gain a +3 bonus to initiative and can't be surprised.
No time to rest.
What's on your mind? Sounds boring. Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Need something? Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Alright, level 7 rogue. 7 hit points. Evasion. Your agility lets you dodge out of the way of certain spells. When a spell or effect would deal half damage on a successful dexterity saving throw, it deals no damage if you succeed, only half damage if you fail. He gets a level 1 spell slot and 2 level 2 spell slots. Let's go with invisibility. It seems the most thematic.
Still alive. So that's progress.
So, Astarion, which of us would you rather feed on if you had free reign?
Will, no question. He's strong, fast, and righteous. I'm salivating already.
Interesting.
You sound disappointed. I'll bite you if you ask.
I'm sure you would. Don't sound so eager.
Alright, let's disarm this.
Over here.
And while we have them, we'll disarm these as well.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
That's what I figured. I'm pretty sure all of the gargoyle traps require some sort of trigger somewhere else.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Looking ahead.
That doesn't bode well.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Oh, DC of 15. That tells me these are all traps as well.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Traps. How considerate.
We failed one perception check. I'm assuming that's a pressure plate in the middle. Oh, an iron key. A big iron key found on a skeleton in Grymforge.
Tread lightly. Be careful. There are traps about.
I've got a long road ahead. The pride of the gate. Checking things out.
No time for dallying.
Well, that's okay. I assume with both of these disarmed, that pressure plate is useless anyway.
On I go.
checking things out. One day I'll catch a break.
Alright, Astarion. See what happens.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Absolutely not. Well, you'd be killing history itself.
Be careful. There are traps about.
This again.
Oh, interesting. Impossible to lockpick, but we have the key, I think. Oh, there's a gargoyle on this side as well. And a lever.
What brought it down, you think? A quake of some sort, perhaps?
That's the cult's doing.
Don't touch me.
Alright. I figured that the mage hand could fit through the bars of this gate, considering it can scramble through those tiny burrows, but had to go up and over.
God, you're still at it then.
Ricky, stop killing those beasts last I saw, and he still ain't broke.
An aspect of the Lady of Lost. Shadowheart may appreciate its finding.
Well, let's give it to my paladin, and then he can give it to her. Hello there. That's a camp, and we got the Protect These Sparks wall. Grants high spell castings, get a +1 bonus to spell save DC, Sparks wall armor. The wearer has a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws as long as they have lightning charges. Harry the Sparkstruck was raised in the Underdark, so they weren't surprised that power begets envy, and envy begets violence. They were prepared.
Let's move. Light on my feet.
I would have that ladder over there. Let's do that first.
Trap. So much for a warm welcome. Killed a few giant bats in my day, Astarion, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
I'd love to find a great sword. I keep finding all this other junk, but nothing. Not what I'm after. At least not yet.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh, I can see the pressure plate.
Time to press ahead.
Okay, so we found a mold. I'm assuming that's for use in the adamantine forge here in Grymforge. Before we do this... Jumped right on these planks. As soon as I did so, I realized my mistake. Alright, longsword mold. Can be used to shape a unique piece of equipment. The mold seems tailored for use at a particular forge. Even in its bare outline, the longsword looks both regal and powerful.
Getting peckish.
Peckish.
Got that?
Alright, let's start flipping levers.
You watch my back, I watch yours.
The pride of the gate.
I need to reorganize his skills at some point. I'll take care of that off camera. So why would I need to go up? And across.
What's next?
Watch my back, I watch yours.
Careful, I bite. Where am I needed?
Cool. Send all these back to camp.
Breathe deep and move.
Yeah, let's talk to Shadowheart about the idol that we found.
Come, all who are weary, sleep and forget.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
Interesting. So we could act like she just had it the whole time. I found this idol of Shar. Here. Perhaps you might want it.
You thought of me. Thank you. It's beautiful. I'll find a place of honor for it in camp. Nobody's ever given me anything before. What do I owe you in return?
A firm handshake. It's a gift. I'm not expecting anything in return.
Thank you. Lady Shard teaches us to forswear material goods, but I think she'll make an exception for her own image. I wonder, perhaps this is connected to the Dark Justiciars. This is no coincidence, I'm sure of it. I need to keep an eye out for more signs. Learn more about the Justiciars' presence in these lands. It could be important. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shar, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shar, save perhaps if you become the head of her church.
Oh, very well. Let's see if we find anything in the future.
Thank you. I should have known you'd be understanding.
Being kind of neutral towards the whole thing. Not really condoning the Shar worship, but I'm also not condemning it or trying to attack her over it. Because she doesn't really act like a Shar worshipper, so... Alright, there are traps on the other side. I'm assuming there's traps on this side as well.
Traps? How considerate.
Gotta get a little close.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Starion, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
Oh, and that's it.
Drax, someone came through here in a hurry.
Bloody tracks. Quite small, too. A gnome found some trouble here.
It's a shame. I'm pretty sure we missed some dialogue with Shadowheart as we sailed into this place because she got pushed off the side.
Let's get going.
What I'm hoping we can do here in Grymforge is once we get access to the Adamantine Forge, is craft some heavy armor. Besides Will, everyone's getting some pretty cool gear. Well, and my paladin, of course, but... Not sure what can see up here. Is that a construct mold? Kind of what it looks like. Let's not go this way yet. That looks like a definitive way forward. Let's check this out first.
feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
If not over, then through.
So, a vampire spawn and a monster hunter in the same group. We're not going to have
Someone
trouble,
forgot
are
to
we?
oil their equipment. Everything here is rusted to the hells and back.
That may interrupt Shadowheart.
Can't slow down.
Oh, have all the candles been black through this area? I mean, it makes sense, but I hadn't caught that yet. I just assumed that they were in like a shadowed area. A Harper key. An ancient key found in the body of a Shar worshipper. Undelivered letter. A missive stained with dirt and boot prints. Master Ketherick. A whip has finally coaxed some particulars from the captive Harper. The wit. She revealed the location of her stockpile on a rocky overlook. I investigated, found the chest in question is trapped. Any attempt to open it might break its contents completely. The spy refuses to reveal how to open the chest, even under threat of death, only crying Lux Splenda with every lash. Some type of watchword, no doubt. The interrogation continues, and again, please accept my most humble apologies for my earlier oversights. Rest assured, I will not misidentify any more of my fellow Sharans as spies. May they walk forever in shadow. Justiciar Sybil.
What was that watchword? Lux Splendor. Give a light spell a try. That should get us into that chest.
Gotta find the chest first. Also, I'm pretty sure the gnome that we suspect found trouble back here was Philomene. It's in the same area that we found her in. Alright, Canticles of the Dark Mistress. Let shadow fall where the light doth creep, and silence cloak the din. Let blackness into lost hearts seep, and bid our lady in. Behold, Shar who shades our path. Behold, Shar from Ao born. Behold, Shar the primal dark, our goddess of night. Behold. Tarnished silver key. A heavy old key marked with a purple ring. Shar's symbol, found in a skeleton in Grymforge. Hey, a shield mold. So same first description as the longsword mold. As hefty as the mold seems, the shield it outlines promises to be all the more stalwart. So I'm curious if we're going to be limited in how many items we can forge at the Adamantine Forge. I'd assume so. Alright, so the Harper stash is on the far side. Alright, so here's the masked guy. Aragon Legionnaire. How long have these guys been hanging out in here? Just in the dark. They don't seem that strong.
Let's play.
Got to focus.
Okay, why do I get another attack? I see burning from attacking. Should have looked at these guys before I... Yeah, Blazing Hide. When the Hellsboar is hit with a melee attack, the attacker starts burning for 3 turns. Oh man, I lost my concentration because of that. So I'll just put out the fire after the fact, but... Nope, wasted a level 2 spell slot. Yeah, too late. Alright. What's the count of stealing? Another devil foil mask. Sorry, devil foil. Got a little weird. Same description.
Another mask. Heavier than it looks. Wouldn't be very comfortable.
An Amerigon halberd. The +1. Sharp teeth grow out of the halberd's dark metal. It is indeed metal at all. And nothing out of the ordinary there. And another devil foil mask. Elixir of fire resist.
Another mask. The more I find, the more curious I get.
And a rusted key. Alright, it has to be this one. A heavy old key marked with a purple ring. Star symbol.
Need to find a way forward.
Alright, Firestoker. So burned alive deals an additional 1 to 4 piercing damage to burning targets. Oh, it's a hand crossbow. So it's one-handed. Although the crossbow's bolts look burning hot, they are pleasantly warm to the touch. You know what? The Shadow Heart. Probably send this back to camp. Okay, so I wonder if we can make it across... What did I miss on the far side?
Damn right.
My faith protects me.
Ever onward.
Let's turn that off.
Getting peckish. Oh, you got that.
How delicious.
Alright, go this way. It made it seem like there's another path. Over here somewhere. Looks like it's right beside my party. Oh yeah, down that way. Okay.
Very well.
Absolute ton of junk back here.
Where's the statue, you think?
Human, certainly. A god, perhaps. Why wouldn't
gnomes make such a thing? You're the expert. Why don't you tell me?
Should mind my step.
Alright, on Sloth, Gluttony, and Vice. Retracted Screed by author Fenris Flatrock preaches abstinence and industry and warns against fleshly desires. Endure, endure, endure. So commands Ladugwr the Taskmaster. Endure. Cry it out as your hammer strikes rock. Endure. Shout it as your axe splits your enemy's skulls. Endure. Holler as your cane strikes your slaves' backs. Toil is our duty and our blessing. Toil is the reward we grant our sons and servants. Yet beware the great enemy of toil, the scourge that wounds us and ours, the tankard. It is not only ale that pours forth from it, but indolence, gluttony, and a wandering mind. The drunkard is a clan's millstone, too heavy to carry, too idle to contribute. Cast him into the dark lake, let him sink to the bottom, and once more call out, endure, endure, endure. Okay. Have quite a bit to explore. This loops back around this way regardless. So what I'll probably do, I'm going to call the episode here. Next time we will go over here, loot this chest and all the stuff along the way. I go over here for the Harper chest and all of this stuff. And then probably go back up to the catwalk and explore the other paths leading further into the Grymforge. Over here and over here before we drop down. And then instead of dropping down, we'll probably come back around and come in the proper way. So really I should have stayed up there before I came down here for the loot, but I wasn't sure how we're supposed to get to it. Either way, I'm going to call it here for now. And next time, that's the plan. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.